Everybody, welcome, and I'm going to call up Jeremy Heston to the field. Jeremy, welcome to the field. Do you have anything to say for us today?
I feel decent about this fight. I may have not gotten too much practice over the time I got to practice, but I feel like I at least have a chance at not losing.
I mean, Jeremy, you're one of the higher ranked seed opponents we've had so far, just under Russell Adams. I think it's going to be a pretty fair and equal fight today. Let's hope to see it. All right, if you can just stand there in your doorway, we're going to call Russ Adams to the stage. Russell, come on up. How are you feeling?
I'm going to win, unless he's willing to make that deal.
All righty. Let's see. All right. I'm going to have both fighters muted up. And I think, let's say in 3, 2, 1, let's begin. A notable addition to our kit is the stone axe. So let's see how that plays out. First solid hit there. Jeremy, they're both really low. Russ is one tap by Jeremy. Jeremy, oh, half health. Jeremy manages to secure the first kill. Jeremy, if you can head back over. In between fights, we don't have the fabled glowstone block, but if you guys can just stand on your stone bricks in the middle, in between rounds, that'd be great. Jeremy comes up. I don't think really he was kind of underselling his fighting abilities earlier. And I mean, that was pretty impressive, using the stone axe to cut the shield. Definitely not what we were expecting to see from a fairly underwhelming, it would appear, Jeremy Heston. As always, a man filled with secrets. Let's begin round 2. Fight. Russ Adams begins crawling out. Jeremy goes, hits him. Oh, Russ manages to grab first blood, critting Jeremy down pretty low. Jeremy's at half a heart now. Russ Adams, oh, still high. Interesting. Let's see if maybe Russ, who was caught off guard, perhaps he was even going to go easy on Jeremy for how underwhelming he was describing himself. We're going to see how much exactly that affects this fight. All right, round 2. Begin. 3, 2, 1. Fight. They both come out. Ooh, they're both kind of playing a little dance. Both missed core early game shots there. Jeremy's critted down to half health. Oh, and Jeremy manages to get another kill. They were both fairly even in health. That was a really close match. Both were about 1 crit away from death there, but Jeremy manages to lap a victory towards the last second. Pretty impressive performance we're seeing from Jeremy, who really did not appear at the beginning that he was going to be all that impressive a performer. He's surely beginning to prove us wrong. All right, both at half health. This is going to be our last match, or second to last match, before we take what we're going to call an extended halftime. Jeremy Heston actually has his coach here today, John Zuccani, and we're going to allow him a time to convene, and we'll allow time for Russ to rest up in the meantime, even though I believe he is here alone. But of course, they will give their words and how they're feeling about the match so far. All right, without further ado, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Jeremy Heston sneaks out. Russ stoys in the door. And again. Oh, Jeremy manages to crit him out. Looks like they're both now tied for health. Pretty close, as usual. They both manage to get some good crits in. They're both. Oh wow. He just managed to heal with saturation, but he was half a heart if you saw it there. But he managed to heal very quickly back to 2 hearts, which allowed him to get another crit in the meantime. They're both really one of the closest games we've seen, as Russ managed to get another kill, tying it up a little bit, 2-3. Usually we see one opponent getting a really pretty early lead, and we usually see a comeback from there, whether successful or not, but both really are neck and neck. This is one of the closest fights I think we've seen so far in the season. get up ahead in the score, but it's really is just not happening, it would look like. 3, 2, 1. Russ goes off to the side, sidewinding a bit, managed to juke out Jeremy a little bit. First blood was drawn, appears to be on Russ. Yeah, it was on Russ. Jeremy gets first blood and another additional hit, it looks like. He's not critted, as he was brought down to down about half a heart. Russ is really low. Oh man, half a heart. He was able to come back before, and he comes back again. Russ Adams secures his second kill on half a heart. That is really pretty phenomenal there. Bringing it back up to 3 to 4. Thank you, Cole. I appreciate the help. All right, we're gonna bring a short halftime. If Jeremy Heston can come out to the center, or you are unmuted. How are you feeling so far? You're one ahead, but
I'm feeling like more confident in myself. I didn't know how like matched we were, but now that we're fighting, I can see we're pretty evenly matched targets. We have almost like training axes. We almost have like same kind of fighting style, so it makes sense why it's right here neck and neck. So it's going to be a very interesting fight this last halftime.
Have you ever met someone who is so unbelievably annoying that you just couldn't bear to be around them? Someone so extremely irritating they made you wish that you could make them disappear? For those times when a neighboring country, terrorist cell, or maternity hospital fits that bill, we have your back. PINETOP, the power of the sun in the palm of your hands.
All right, fighters, 3, 2, 1. Russell Adams goes on acting a little bit more defensively, less aggressive than he had at the past. This is actually our first field with uneven terrain, which is interesting. Both of those fighters kind of using that to space themselves out a bit. Jeremy misses a pivotal first hit, bringing him down to half health. Really unfortunate move. Manages to crit Russ right back. And, we just can't get it. Really unfortunate. Jeremy was super low. This, of course, is going to tie the game back up to 4-4, meaning that whoever wins this will be put at will get a double point. Interestingly enough, this could be our second to last round, as if the person who wins this and gets the double point, if they can get that last point after that, that's game, and it'll be the end. So really interesting. We will see who can get this. Right, fighters? 3, 2, 1. Russ goes out. He kind of does the same opener every single time. See some pivotal first hits right there at the beginning. Both managed to miss a crit, but another crit is exchanged, and Jeremy is down. It's like Russ is really just super locked in to this match, and it's been working out in his favor. He's manages to come back with a pretty significant comeback, bringing him up to 6 points. He only needs 1 more to win. Jeremy needs 2 to tie it back up, and then there will be that'll be the final. Alrighty, 3, 2, 1. Russ comes out hoping, he does the same opener every single time. A little flat around to the side. It seems to work out in his favor. Except for this time, Jeremy's critted down to half health. Jeremy just really seems to have lost the confidence he had in the beginning. And that is game. Jeremy Heston loses to Russell Adams. That was a really interesting game. Honestly, it was really close up until the end when Russ managed to get ahead a little bit. Some good sportsmanship from both sides, which is always good to hear, especially in contrast to the last fight we had and the unfortunate ending that it had. All right, Jeremy Heston, if you can come out to the center of the field. All right, anything you want to say as you exit an IGL stadium for the final time this season?
Well, I know I did wrong. I didn't practice much. That much is obvious. I whiffed a lot of shots. Let me be clear on that. That wasn't too great on my part. One of my greatest weaknesses, though, is I'm shaky. That just happens with me, but I'm shaky. I definitely noticed that. Some of the times I was like dead center on him, but then I did a little shake, completely whiffed a shot. Happened a couple times, but shut the hell up, Liam. No one asked for your damn input, you bitch. So anyway,
Jeremy, it's been nice having you here, and we hope to see you again next weekend. Please exit out the
love
double
you,
doors
Russ. Love you,
to
Russ.
your right.
Love you, Russ. Be cool. Actually,
All right, Russ, to the center of the field. Anything you would like to say? You're moving forward.
I am shaking. Also, I don't have high hopes for my next fight, but I'll try my best.
Yeah, your next fight is let's pull up your next fight.
99% chance with Cole.
Let's talk about what you're. Oh, that is right, because this is our first Session 2 fight, which means that the person you're fighting hasn't been decided yet. Either be Cole or Lucas. Now let's imagine the worst case scenario for you, where one of the most skilled fighter in the league, coming in at 1 seed, would be your next opponent. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I don't have high hopes, honestly. But I'll try my best.
Well, miracles can happen, Russ, and really nice comeback. I'd like to congratulate you. You played really, really well. You managed.
Yeah.
It really was looking kind of grim in the beginning, but you managed to come back even through. And,
The Mountain Dew halfway through helped me.
Nice job, and yeah, congratulations. Thank you, everyone, for a fantastic another live game. Our first Friday Night Gladiating, which will of course be a bi-weekly thing in addition to our regularly scheduled Saturday games. And we hope to come back again to PINETOP real soon. Thank you, everyone, for coming, and good night.
Have you ever met someone who was so unbelievably annoying that you just couldn't bear to be around them? Someone so extremely irritating they made you wish that you could make them disappear? For those times when a neighboring country, terrorist cell, or maternity hospital fits that bill, we have your back. PINETOP, the power of the sun in the palm of your hands.